Hey, good morning. Oh gosh. Of course when I have the live I'm choking to death. This is the story of my life. But I have my collagen, so I'll just drink that. We're talking CC cream today. So, same steps as every day this week. This is the CC cream. The difference between the CC and the BB is the CC is going to have a little bit more coverage. It's a smidge thicker, but not crazy. For me, it's just the coverage. The BB is supposed to be a lighter coverage, and the CC is supposed to be a medium. I honestly can get kind of full coverage because, as you can see, I'm pretty red. So for me, I can get full coverage out of both, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. But moisturizer, setting powder, and don't forget, this week's bundle is pick a setting product, pick a primer, pick a foundation, and pick a concealer. I haven't showed you the stick concealer because I just really love the liquid. The stick is supposed to be a fuller coverage, but honestly, with the new formula of the liquid, I think it's amazing. So I think it's like a matter of a $2 difference. If you want to save the $2, you can go with the stick. It's great. It's awesome. My preference is a liquid just because I like it, and it's just super fun. So moisturizer, setting powder, primer. This is going to just keep your makeup on all day long. Primer fills in fine lines, pores. Think about it like if you're going to paint your walls. You're not just going to like throw paint on the wall, right? No. You're going to prime it first. Otherwise, the paint just soaks right into the sheetrock and you have to do more layers. I think that's what was happening maybe for years whenever I would use any kind of foundation. I didn't really use a lot, honestly, but anything I did put on just didn't stay because I wasn't using a primer, okay? So, and then we just kind of set it all and let it set. Like I say, every day, I usually let it set for about 10 minutes, but we don't have time for that, so just kind of fan it dry. Okay, so CC cream comes in 4 different shades. I am using, I think, the medium. I think it'll work. We'll just like give it a go. So I take my blending bud. You can use the kabuki brush. You can use, this brush is really amazing too. Maybe I should show it to you. And then my kabuki brush wherever it went. Either any of these tools you can get on the Farmasi website. My go-to is just this blending bud, and I don't even know why, but well, one, this can't get real close to my brows, okay? This kind of can. This is my preference, so I'm just going to use it because it's my preference, okay? So this can go directly on your face or onto your blending bud, either way. Make sure your blending bud is damp, okay? This is not going on thick at all. It's just kind of a light layer. Good morning, good morning. So damp blending bud, I could go into the bathroom, run this underwater, just wring it out really, really good. So it's just damp. We don't want it like soaking wet, or of course it's gonna wash the makeup off, right? I just take my setting spray and then blend it out. Do you see why I'm saying this one is like a full coverage? Look at that age spot. You can't see that, right? It's pretty amazing, really. My hair is looking a little crazy today because I am going to wear a wig. I thought about, this looks a little light, but let me show you when your foundation is looking a little light. Seasons are changing. Usually right now, the problem would be is that it's too dark. This is definitely too light. I should have went up to a number 4, but it will be okay. I kind of look like a ghost right now. Let me just show you how to fix it though. I promise you, it's so easy. You can use a bronzer, you can use a concealer. And I probably used too much. So just bring it down a little bit. Don't bring it down a lot because I don't want that really light foundation on there. Are you guys dying laughing that this is so light and is making me look very ghostly? Okay, you see how this does not match this at all, not even a little bit. Let's come in with our under eye concealer just to kind of brighten this up. That'll make your foundation look a little bit darker. If your foundation is getting too dark, that's a little harder fix, but if you have a lighter powder, you definitely can. This is definitely the easier fix when it's too light. I'm not going to do a whole lot of contouring on my forehead because I am putting on the wig. And then we just blend this out. You guys, yesterday I put a video of this brush on TikTok. It got like a ton of views. I think last night it had 600 or 800, which seems like a lot to me. If it doesn't get to 1,000, I feel like I wasted my time. But like if 800 people viewed it on Facebook, I would think that was amazing. If 8 people viewed it on Instagram, I would think that was amazing. Okay, so you see how that's kind of brightened up a little bit. So it's helping a little. With concealer too, you can kind of clean up your eyeshadow. I'm not certain why I went so bold on my eyeshadow today, but I really am loving this Vivid palette. It's literally the most gorgeous thing ever. I do wish it had, like, I want a palette that has really bold colors, but then a couple really neutral colors to be able to transition with, and this doesn't really have that, but that's okay. All right, let's come in. I don't think that's it. This is it. With some contour. That's definitely not it. My daughter like switches up all my stuff. She's trying to give me a nervous breakdown, okay? So then let's put a little contour on. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit lower than normal. Not on my forehead because I'm going to have that wig on. And I can add some powder if I need to after. So this is going to add a little bit of color to my face. And then I just take my damp blending bud and kind of blend it out. Blend it up. Okay. Try as much as what you can to not pull down. You want to really go up because gravity is not your friend. And you don't want to pull the skin down more than what you have to. Okay, so then I just kind of blend it and dab it up. You see how it's still looking kind of light? We're going to add some powder over it to get it to darken up a little bit, but I wanted to add the contour just a little bit. I always take my concealer brush kind of right there and right there just to kind of brighten that up because I'm kind of sloppy with the contour. Okay, so let's take some powder and just darken this up. So like I said, I definitely should have went with the darker BB cream, but look, it's getting there. We're going to add a little bit of bronzer too, because then I really think that will darken it up. If I really wanted to darken it up a little bit more, I could take the, and also this shirt is falling down, my brow's falling down, everything is happening, I don't know. Okay, see, there we go. So it's not looking terrible. I just need the darker shade, but I'm not going to take it off and redo it because we got to have time to put the wig on and finish my TikToks. What do you guys think? Is it too light, too dark? Okay, let's get the bronzer. These don't have a number. Oh, this is the dark one. I'm going to use the Farmasi two-sided brush. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of rub it all through there. See how that's darkening up that foundation? And it still doesn't feel heavy or cakey. Like you can see it still looks real smooth. It doesn't look real crazy. We're going to definitely put it down here just to kind of blend that. But I think once I get my hair on, I'll be okay. That sounds kind of weird saying that, but that's okay. Let's do a peach blush, I think. This is a terracotta blush, so it's really pigmented, and I want some darker blush and contour today because that foundation was a little light. Okay. And then I just kind of blend this all together so that I don't have a dramatic triangle under my eye. Okay. It's turning out okay, I think, okay? So I'm using some extra steps, of course, than what comes with the bundle, but you get the idea. And you probably have blush and contour stuff at home, right? Maybe? Do you guys do blush or contour? Or you just kind of do foundation? I tend to do all the things because it only takes me a couple minutes to finish it all. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, put the wig on, attempted anyways. It's a little difficult. I need to do a video putting it on because it's kind of crazy, but it'll take me too long if I'm trying to talk and explain it. But that's it. So any kind of foundation you want. You have the VFX, the Stay Matte, the powder, the CC cream. Tomorrow I'll show you the BB cream. And then your primer, either one. And the bundle only ranges from $51 to $75, so it's not terribly priced. And then you can pick your setting powder, setting spray if you want both, snag both. I'm just going to go ahead and spray so it can sit here for a second before I put my wig on. And then if you wanted to add any kind of contour or blush, you definitely can. The one thing that I really recommend if you don't want to spend a ton of money on top of what you're already spending is grab the Peach Bite palette. It is literally incredible for a really light contour, blush, and highlight just to kind of get you started if you don't have any of these products. And it's under 20 bucks. And it's really, really pretty. I used it earlier this week. I can't remember. Maybe with the Stay Matte video. But so then you have your foundation, your concealer, your primer, your setting product, whatever. And then add on that, it's 20 more bucks. Like, it's really not too bad for all the things that you get. So if you have questions, you need color match, let me know. I will definitely color match you better than I just did myself today, but do you think it looks terrible? I don't think it looks terrible. I think it's okay-ish. I'm pretty red anyway, so sometimes foundation's a little hard to match me anyways. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll pop the finished look with the wig in my stories. Bye, guys.